Today we are reading Emma's Circus by Candace Fleming and pictures by Christine Davenier. I'm so excited. Do you like a circus? Emma's Circus. Last fall, my family and I rode into town, and I'm not kidding. You know what we say. Do you know what we saw? A circus parade just finishing up on Main Street. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, please, I begged. We missed the parade. Can we go to the circus? But Daddy shook his head and said, nope, there are too many chores to be done on the farm. True, said Mama, sighing. Still, a sword swallower would have been a sight to see. And the lions, added Granny dreamily. I always loved seeing the lions. And I never even seen a circus, said my big brother Sam. Me neither, I sniffled. Daddy put his arms around me. Sorry, Emma, he said, but with winter coming, there's just no time for a circus. I turned away. I tried not to cry, and that's when I spied a circus bear on a unicycle. Do you see the bear on a unicycle? Right there. And this is the truth. I pinky swear that bear winked at me. Wow. Wow. The very next morning, the bear pedaled into my yard. Look, Daddy, look, I cried. But he was too busy picking to pay me any mind. So my new friend and I played in the barn all day until Mama hollered, supper. Supper is another word for dinner. Then the bear hopped on his unicycle and headed away down the lane. Goodbye, I called after him. Come back soon. And I'm telling no fib, the very next morning, that bear did. Do you see a duck? Is that a duck right there? That's a duck. Quack, 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 quack. This time, he brought along 2 seals with gold horns. Look, Mama, I cried, but she was too busy canning to pay me any mind. So my friends and I played in the barn all day until Mama hollered again, supper. Then the bear hopped on his unicycle, the seals tooted their horns, and they all headed away down the lane. Goodbye, I called after them, come back soon. And I'm not pulling your leg. The very next morning, they did. And this time they brought along 3 juggling monkeys. Look, Granny, look, I cried. But she was too busy quilting to pay me any mind. So my friends and I played in the barn all day until Mama once more hollered, supper. Then the bear hopped on his unicycle, the seals tooted their horns, and the monkeys juggled their hoops, and they all headed away down the lane. Goodbye, I called after them, come back soon. And I crossed my heart the very next morning they did. Wow. This time they brought along 4 knock-kneed camels. Look, Sam, look, I cried. But he was too busy chopping to pay me any mind. So my friends and I played in the barn all day until, you guessed it, Mama hollered, supper. Then the bear hopped on his unicycle. The seals tooted their horns, the monkeys juggled their hoops, and the camels spat, and they all headed away down the lane. Goodbye, I called after them. Come back soon. And this is the downright truth. The very next morning, they did. This time they brought along 5 lions, 6 acrobats, 7 sword swallowers, 8 elephants, 9 clowns, and a 10-piece brass band. Look, everyone, look, I cried. But my family was too busy working to pay me any mind. So my friends and I played in the barn all day until Daddy flung open the doors. What's going on in here, he asked. That was my cue. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, step right up to see the amazing, the incredible Emma's Circus. The band gave a drum roll and My friends and I played like we had played every day until the very last note of music faded away. How cool is that? Clapping like crazy, my family leaped to their feet. Did you see the sword swallowers? Exclaimed Mama. What a sight. And the lions, squealed Granny. I love the lions. By golly, that was the best circus I have ever seen. What, Sam? That was the only circus you've ever seen, said Daddy. He grinned. I'm sure am glad that Emma had time for this. And then I bowed. Then the bear and the seals and the monkeys and the camels and everyone else packed up their things. They all headed away down the lane. Goodbye, my family called after them. Come back soon. And would you believe it? One bear, two seals, 5 lions, 7 sword swallowers, 8 elephants. And they did. They came back. 3 monkeys, 4 camels, 6 acrobats, 9 clouds, and a 10-piece brass band. Wow, look at all of those. The end. I hope you enjoyed this fun circus book, and I'll see you next week. Bye.